Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Touchy Topics. I'm Frantz. Let's jump into it. As always, the churches down low. Yeah, let's get into it. There is a lot of down low men in the church. And I'm talking about the black church because I haven't been a membership of a Caucasian church. I've been to the Catholic church and a few other churches to visit and stuff like that. But my original church is the black church, Apostolic Pentecostal, and that's a form of Christianity because Christianity has many different branches, but Christianity is Christianity, right? But at the black church, there's a lot of things going on, and y'all already know it. But there's a community of people that are down low in the church, and they're doing all kind of things. They're in the pulpit, they're directing the choir, they're on the usher board, they're serving in some type of capacity in the church, and that should not be going on. Yeah, y'all are gonna say, "Well, you're judging." No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm separating. See, the world and the church can't be together. You can't have none of these influences in your church, okay? You can't have children looking at this and seeing this and there's no repercussions or corrections that's being said or done in that situation because you cannot mix light and dark. You do not want your church members or your children in your church to be influenced by that because also you got to remember there's a spirit attached to that. You don't want to keep these spirits lingering around your people because they're going to jump on other folks, okay?
Message!
You cannot have the down low in any situation, men or women, because it's going down like that, y'all. You got the down low and birth genders hiding in the church doing all kind of things. You got the pastor doing all kind of things down low. You got the female pastor doing all kind of things down low. Okay, so what you got to understand is don't put these people on a pedestal. Okay, and when you start seeing this in your church and it's not being addressed, then you know that you're in a lukewarm church. You're in a lukewarm church. Because nobody on the down low in any sector should have any type of position in your church. We do not mix light and dark. Don't tell me that Jesus hung with the sinners because he did not. He went to the sinners and offered salvation and taught them. But when it was time to leave the sinners, he left. And he went with his boys, his students. Boys, not girls. He left with his students and separated from the world, the people, and they sat amongst themselves. See, we're in the world, but we're not of it. Okay? So when you see this down low stuff going on in your church, just know you're in a lukewarm church. You're in the church that won't address sin. You're in the church that won't address the consequences of living a sinful life. So you need to get out that church, okay? As for no church, okay? I advertise for the kingdom of third heaven, paradise. But if you're going to be in a church, you should definitely require that pastor to have holy standards and rules in that church because the kingdom of heaven, third heaven, paradise that Paul talks about has rules. That's why very few people go to it. Very few people go to heaven because very few people can follow those rules up there. So, the down low church, are these men down low? Ladies, sisters, do not marry these men thinking that God's going to convert them. These men might disease you. Remember what happened in Atlanta? With all these down low brothers giving sisters. Remember that? Don't be trying to shoot dice with your body and with your love box, because you think the Lord's gonna change this down low man into a straight man. Stay faithful. Buy my book. Hold on, let me show you, ladies. Hold on. If you want a husband, don't go get that man that's sitting up in church looking all sweet and everything, clapping for the Lord, and you think he gonna change him, okay? That man's in there to deceive everybody. Remember, the wheat and the tare are together. You can find this book at Amazon Kindle, and you can find it on Barnes & Noble. You see what it is? There you go. Boom, boom, boom. And I got quite a few more. You see this one right here, and you see that one over there, and you see this one down here. And Barnes & Noble, you go to my name, Frantz, Bostick, and you'll find all my books and stuff. I even have it on ACX Audible. Okay, y'all? Did I walk over there? Let me see something. Excuse me, this short is kind of short, and so if you, yeah. All right, y'all. I love y'all, but beware of these download people in there with titles and all that stuff, because that should not be in your church. If you have a holy and righteous church, sin does not mix with holiness, and don't make excuses for it by just saying, hey, we all make mistakes, we're all people. No, the Bible says, be ye holy, for I am holy. And the Son of God, Jesus, is going to hold you to responsibility for that. All right? Y'all be cool. I love y'all, and I'm out. Separate from the world, y'all. That's part of our duty. Beware of the churches down low. Just because you want a husband don't mean he's the one for you. Read my book. And you take advice in that book, and I guarantee you, sisters, guarantee you read that book, you'll have a husband, I believe, within 9 months. That's my belief. Because 9 months is a birth length, right? I believe you read that book, within 9 months you'll have a husband. If you do right by the kingdom, you'll have a husband within 9 months if you read that book. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even give you the title. I showed you the title, but it's called How to Get a Husband After 30, supposedly after you hit the wall. Don't listen to these dating coaches tell you that you hit the wall, especially if you're a daughter of God. Go get this book, and I guarantee you'll have a husband within 9 months. I love y'all. I'm out.